What's going on, everyone? Trust the Buzz here. If you're new to the channel, I make daily Charlotte Hornets content, so if that interests you, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. If you cannot tell by the thumbnail title of this video, in today's video, we're going to be reacting to where the ESPN top 100 NBA players have LaMelo Ball. Now, I will say LaMelo is the only Charlotte Hornet that is on the list, so don't be looking for anybody else. Of course, there's a reason why Miles Bridges isn't on there. Actually surprised Terry Rozier isn't on there. I'm not saying Terry Rozier is like some top 20 player, but Terry Rozier in the 90s doesn't sound too crazy to me, especially considering they have a couple rookies, which all top 100 NBA players going to a new season usually does. I don't know. That's like a criteria thing. It's ESPN at the end of the day. It's to get reactions out of people at the end of the day. But that's what we're here to do. And it's just for fun. So let's go ahead and dive into it. So as you see here, they have LaMelo Ball, number 41. And we can just go ahead and read what it says. Last year, he was ranked 47. So it says why he could exceed his ranking in 2022-2023. Now, that's really, to me, this is it. Article's over. This is what I'm okay with. I don't care who is in front of him. As you saw, just Zion Williamson there. I don't care who's in front of him. They acknowledge that he could be a lot better than his ranking, so I'm not mad at it at all. But let's go ahead and read. It says, at 21, Ball is poised to make the leap in his basketball progression this season. He has shown improvement in each of his first 2 years, and he will be counted on even more as Coach Steve Clifford takes the reins again in Charlotte. Ball is a terrific passer, averaged 20.1 points, 7.6 assists, 6.7 rebounds in 75 games last season, and he has plenty of confidence to back up the growth of his game. I think that's it. Like I said, I can't be mad at this just because of the fact that you can look at the people who's in front of him, but they clearly said he can be even better. Now, do they say that for everybody? No, they don't say that for everybody. And I mean, I'm not saying there's not new people. I'm not saying there's other people they don't say it for. However, like I said, they say it for LaMelo, and that's all I can ask for. It is ESPN at the end of the day. But let's just take a gander at, who's in front of LaMelo. So we got Zion, which I get. Zion is a beast when healthy. The thing is when healthy, and I can assume that's what this says when it says one huge question. Scotty Barnes is tough. Scotty Barnes is one where Scotty Barnes is good. He's not better than LaMelo, but it helps that his team is so much better, which puts him in a better position to be even better, if that makes any sense at all. I don't think he's better than LaMelo. I get why they have him higher than LaMelo, even though I don't agree with it. That's why I say that they really need a criteria if they're going to do things like this. But like I said, the point isn't to have a criteria and actually have a discussion. It's to get reactions out of people. So, I mean, I'm not overreacting to any of this. I get it. But if LaMelo was on the Raptors, he would be even higher. You know what I mean? So I get it. It's whatever. All right, so now we're at Fred VanVleet. I've already thought Fred VanVleet wasn't better than LaMelo. I guess you could say right now in this second, but once again, it has everything to do with him being on the Raptors. If Fred VanVleet was on another team, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Now, I'm not saying Fred VanVleet isn't good. He definitely is good. He's a two-way player. He makes clutch shots. He's a veteran at this point. He knows how to carry himself on the court. He knows how to lead a team. These are intangibles that maybe LaMelo doesn't even have yet. But skill wise, I don't think he's better than LaMelo, but it is what it is. I mean, like I said, you're taking it for granted. And I'm not going to talk about everybody. Clay's Clay. Evan Mobley is tough because Evan Mobley is just really good. And once again, it has everything to do with him being on that team and how good that team is. Also has everything to do with how that team sucked. Then he got on the team and they were better. I'm not saying that it's a one-to-one comparison because Darius Garland got better. Jarrett Allen was there, good coaching, things like that. Also played a part in that team being the team they were last year. But Evan Mobley was a big part of it. So, I get it. Now, I haven't seen this one. I haven't seen this because I wanted to actually react. Kaleb Cunningham is wild. Kaleb Cunningham better than LaMelo is wild to me. That one, like I said, I'm not going to overreact because it's ESPN. But this one is wild. Kaleb Cunningham better than LaMelo Ball is crazy to me. Marcus Smart, it is what it is. He just came off of DPOY. But in the reality of it, no, he's not better. Kyrie is Kyrie. Andrew Wiggins is wild. I've seen a lot of people talk about that one, but for other players. Chris Middleton, I get it. Pascal, understandable. Brandon Ingram, understandable. DeMar, of course. Zach LaVine, of course. Drew Holiday, of course. And and that's it. Then they got to do the rest later. But see, I'm like I said, it's just to get a reaction out of you. None of these really bothered me. The only one that bothered me was Kaleb Cunningham. That one, it almost got to me. But, it is what it is. That's what ESPN's job is. Let me know what you think of the list down below. Honestly, one thing you also have to really think about, even though, like I said, don't really dive too much into the publications, but one thing you got to really think about is that they're trying to evaluate a player as they are now. I guarantee you LaMelo is going to be literally better than everybody in front of him. The only people he would be in the same tier as these guys, but it could be better than him. I could see Zion, of course. I mean, Klay's an all-time shooter, so it's just like that's like the trajectory on depending on where LaMelo goes. And then Evan Mobley, maybe like that. I could see LaMelo, Zion, and Evan Mobley in that same tier. Kaleb Cunningham too. Kaleb Cunningham is a really good player. I'm not saying he's not. I actually really like Kaleb Cunningham. I actually wanted the Hornets to get him with the LaMelo, Kaleb Cunningham backcourt, but it is what it is. It's just wild to me. Actually, I actually want to read this one. Cunningham is a Swiss Army knife capable of sliding between any of the backcourt positions at 6'6", 220 pounds with a 7-foot wingspan. He's highly switchable and versatile defensively and able to play on and off the ball with his ability to handle, pass, and shoot. The soon-to-be 21-year-old should make a jump in his sophomore season, especially from beyond the arc after shooting 31.4% as a rookie. They're not giving me enough to say why he's better than LaMelo. You know what I mean? It's just saying basically he's very versatile defensively and also offensively because they say he can play in both slots. He can play both guard positions, but I mean, it is what it is. I get it. Like, the idea of Kaleb Cunningham, you would think would be better because I think he's a better defender than LaMelo. I'm not saying LaMelo can't defend, but it is what it is. So I think you're falling in love here with more of the idea of Kaleb Cunningham than you are with LaMelo, which is it's whatever. But like I said, that's where it comes to them not having a criteria. That's what messes everything up. Because why are you doing all these projections on him? And then, like you said, LaMelo can be higher, but you didn't really give any projections. You just said, this is how he's going to play. This is how he played last year, and the coaches needed more from him. So, I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, that does it for this video. Like I said, don't overreact to this. It is what it is. If the only thing that would drive me crazy is if LaMelo balls out again this year and only goes up 6. That does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.